Let's check some videos, maybe, I don't know, maybe this one. Probably I'm gonna say something stupid here.
Jakby ktoś pytał, nie mieli mniejszych. Nie rząd, aut.
I wasn't wrong. Hi everybody, how's it going? This is the third time when I'm trying to record that video, so I might be a little bit pissed. Today I want to show you actually my favorite tool, which is PC3000 Portable Pro. I work with this device since almost a year right now, I think, a little bit less. And actually this is my favorite. Why? I'm gonna show you in a minute. And I want to show you how to recover the data flow from the flash drive like this one. This is SanDisk Extreme Pro. They are pictures of my wife there from our vacation, and we're gonna see what's going on. The flash drive is asking about the initialization, so it should be easy case to show you. Like I told you before, Diana broke her flash drive. By the way, this is a SanDisk, and this is coincidence really, because I have two SanDisk's NVMe drives here. This one is actually SanDisk brand, their usual Extreme drive. This is a WD branded but still SanDisk controller and the SanDisk memories. The funniest part is both of those SSDs, they have exactly the same issues. It was actually the coils. So the coils got loose and I just need to solder them back from the donor drives, and I was able to get the access to the data. Right now you can go and see how fast I'm reading from 3 of the channels here. Oh, you can't see because I have that. Oh, so this is something around 60 to 70, sometimes 80 megabytes per second from channel. And this is pretty nice because all of these SSDs, they have only some type of hardware issues like those two. This one here, this is the regular 1708 NVMe drive. We have an adapter, special adapter, and we can work with those SSDs as well. Acelab made a really nice adapter, so right now we are able to get the data from it. So most likely you're not gonna be able to boot the OS from this drive, then you have to call us and we can recover your data from that drive. So the tool which I'm using, this is PC3000 Portable Pro. This is my favorite tool. It was my idea to buy it and work with those because the previous one, the Portable 3, had only one NVMe port and I couldn't work with more cases. Right now I'm using this like a base. This is my base. I'm using this for every single NVMe drive, and I can always make the estimates on Portable 3, which I have on my second desk. What I like most in this tool, except those 3 ports, we have active USB port. So for example, right now I can work on Diana's flash drive. Let's go here on that screen. So like you can see, this is the port 2, which is this one. This is a SanDisk Extreme Pro 500 gigabytes. Okay, so what we can do now. Before I wasn't able to use USB connection on Portable 3 because this one. So when I was using port 0, I wasn't able to turn on the USB. Right now, let's do that. So we can plug it in the USB here and change the camera, this one, and let's turn it on. Okay, so like you can see, we can turn it USB host here, and let's see what my wife did to her flash drive. Okay, it does work, but maybe I'm gonna show you what does it do when we're gonna plug it into the USB port. I don't have the camera there, but right now I connected the flash drive to the USB port, and let's go and see what it does here. What does it do? So this is our flash drive. Of course, we can format it, we can delete the volume, but this is not the best ideas. Let's try to change the drive letter, and we're gonna get that message, error message. So we are not able to do much here. Let's go to the PC3000 Portable Pro, and let's see what we can do now. So from here we have to pick, of course, USB host. And like you can see, we have USB 3 connection here. We're gonna work on universal utility. There is our ID of our drive, of the USB. Let's see. Yeah, so we have, this is it. We have access to the data. Let's check something in the middle. Yeah, so like you can see, we have access to the data through PC3000 software. Let's make a task like that. And let's see if we're gonna get access to the data. Yeah, so like you can see here, we have a file tree. There are pictures and videos from Moab, from our vacation. Maybe gimbal. Okay, so like you can see, everything is here, but it was hidden. Yep, like you can see, pictures work. It does work. Yeah, this is nice picture. Let's check some videos, maybe, I don't know, maybe this one. Probably I'm gonna say something stupid here.
Jakby ktoś pytał, nie mieli mniejszych. Nie żon, aut.
I wasn't wrong. Yeah, it was nice time. We had a really nice time there. Really, I can refer you that. I should have a better video somewhere. But this is not the topic of that video, Moab and the videos from vacation. But you have to agree with me, those views are amazing. Okay, so let's make the backup of it. I'm interested only on that folder, so let's make a quick map of it. And let's go. Yeah, 40 megabytes here. Let's see how it is on the rest of the drives, because right now Like you can see, all the ports are busy. I'm using all the ports in my tool. I hope you're gonna able to see all of these. Yeah, okay. So this is our USB. So our USB is copying 50 megabytes per second. Here we have 50, here we have 46, here we have 60. So we're using 4 ports right now, and actually this is the feature which I like the most. Okay, so that tool is busy. I need to go to do the other recoveries. I have my PC3000 Portable 3 and my UDMA ready, so I can work on those tools right now. And that's why I love that tool, because I can work with 3 different SSDs and I can use it for data recovery and quick estimates from USB devices. It doesn't matter if it's hard drive, USB hard drive, or this is a different USB device. Also for the SD cards, there is a special adapter which you can use with the micro SD cards and regular ones. And this is it. So, like always, I hope you learned something and see you in the next video.